Hey guys, welcome back to the Beehive, and you find me in my car. Why, you ask? Because I'm using my time wisely. Let me know if you guys want to see a video about how to manage your time more wisely. I'm trying to get better at it. But that's not today's topic. Today's topic is how to do really cool things on Instagram. And I, for one, I will see like another Instagrammer post something. I'm like, how did they do that? Like, how did they get that effect? Or what did they do to do that? And now keep in mind, some features on Instagram, you have to have a certain amount of followers to get those special features. But I'm talking about features that pretty much anybody can do, regardless of how many followers that you have on Instagram. And before we get started, also, if there are no comments on this video, go over to the community tab and I'll be posting a picture over there and we can chat about today's video. I really missed the comments though. I want them back so bad. Alright guys, so first things first, go into Instagram and go on to your page. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but did you know that you actually have a name tag in Instagram? Just like you do in Snapchat, where it's scannable. Alright, so go over, click on name tag, and then here you can actually customize this. You can actually click emoji and it turns into a selfie. You can do color, and the emoji one's really cool. So if you click on the background itself, you can actually choose the emoji that you want, which I think is really cool. And then the selfie, basically you can retake a picture up here, and then you can put your face in the picture like so. And then that is how you can use selfie. And then here on color, pretty self-explanatory. You guys just click the background and it changes color for you. Now I'm gonna put my code on screen here, so if you guys have not followed us on Instagram, please give us a follow. We'd much appreciate it. And the other fun thing about this feature as well is if you're with a friend or somebody and they want you to follow them on Instagram, just click here on the bottom where it says scan tag. There's my dirty car. And you can actually hold your phone up to their phone and it will go right to their landing page and you can follow them there. Okay, so the next feature is actually how I edit my photos for Lightroom. Now, I won't go into a whole lot of detail. If you guys want to see more information on this, let me know in the comments over on the community tab or on this video if there are comments. But I use Lightroom CC. Now, you do have to have a membership each month you pay. I think it's $10 a month that allows me to have access to different Adobe applications such as Lightroom, Photoshop, and then of course the mobile, and there's some other ones that I have access to but I don't use them. But here, while I'm in Lightroom, I'm gonna go ahead and here are some of my latest pictures that I had done. I usually clear out my Lightroom library just because I don't need duplicate photos. But like here's the one of Brooke, and first thing is first is I will usually go in and crop this into a square and give it an appropriate crop here. We'll do it like that. And then click check mark, and then I go over here to usually profiles. I'll see what, you know, I have available as far as my filters go, and I can go into more detail. I know one of you guys have actually asked about some filters and things like that, and I will be more than happy to go into detail later. But for sake of timing on this video, what I usually do after I have the photo edited is I can actually click here and go to share. And then since it's on the web on Instagram, you can just do a small. And then this is where I actually will choose copy to Instagram. And I can actually choose here whether I want it to go to my story or my feed. And basically let's click on feed. And then of course it looks just like Instagram. It actually is Instagram. And I can fill in all that information. So that's a really cool way to get your photos in Instagram through an app that supports it for exporting. Okay, so the next fun tip is how to hide hashtags like on your story. so people can't see them and it doesn't take away from your photo. But hashtags are really important to use, and I'll tell you why in just a second. In Instagram, let's say we want to post a photo to our story, and I'm going to choose this photo of Ben, and then we're going to say hashtag pizza. And then what I'm gonna do, you have a couple options here. You can either, one, shrink it down to where you can't like barely even see it. Two is to take it and colorize your hashtag to something that's already in your photo, a color like maybe black or white. That's obviously the easiest. Something solid, and place the hashtag there, and it still will be on there, but nobody can see it. And the neat thing about using hashtags is that you have a chance to be featured in that hashtag on Instagram, and thus it, you know, could gain more followers for your Instagram. So let me show you what I mean. So we're gonna go to pizza, the hashtag pizza, and as you can see here, there's a story for that hashtag, and if you hashtag it, you might be in that story, and then in return, more people will see your story. Alright guys, so the next feature is probably one that most people know, but believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this. But let me go into Instagram on stories, and we're going to take a picture. Hey! And let's choose a sticker, and we'll just choose the temperature. And a lot of people don't realize a lot of these stickers are customizable, where you can just click them and it changes, and sometimes there's more than 2 or 3 options. So for that one, is that, and then let's see, sometimes, yeah, so some of them flip. All right, and a lot of people, you know, believe it or not, don't realize that this is an option. The other neat thing is whatever day it is, that sticker, like for the day of the week, is always going to be towards the top when you go into stickers, and that's really cool. All right, so that one's just reversed. But yeah, give it a try. When you guys choose a sticker, click on it and see if it has any other options that might be more fitting for what you're looking for. Okay, so this next feature on Instagram, this was a lifesaver for me. Were you guys ever the ones where you would like take the marker feature and just scribble, and to use Scribble and everything on the screen? Yeah, okay. All right, don't laugh. I didn't know this was available, but let's go ahead. I took a picture, and we're gonna go over to our marker, and you know, in the day it used to be, you know, scribble, scribble, scribble to try to hurry up and, you know, cover the screen. But now on Instagram, all you got to do is just take your thumb, finger, whatever, hold it down, and boom, there you have it, you guys. It is a full screen colored, and you don't have to do it by hand. So yeah, you're welcome for that one. Okay, another cool feature that I have learned recently in Instagram, and it's kind of like a hack, is you want to go to coolsymbol.com, and you can type out your text. We'll say, welcome to the beehive. And then what we're going to do is scroll through here and find a text that we like. And look at this one. This one's kind of cool, the paranormal. So I'm going to go ahead and click copy, and I'm going to go back over to Instagram, and we're going to click, and we're going to paste, and there it is, the text that we just copied over from the website. So that's a really neat feature that will allow you to get other fonts and things like that. Okay, have you ever been on Instagram stories and people have the icon that says like tap here, and you're like, how did they do that? Like, how did they get that feature to work? So the way you do that is basically you can use photos from anybody else's Instagram page or your own, but we'll just click Trixie, and then you would click the airplane and then you click add post to story, and then here, which is really cool, you have a feature to click to give you different options if you want that look. Or what I personally like to do sometimes is not make it look like an actual post from my Instagram. I will zoom in until all that is gone and fill the screen like so. And then what you do is you click on stickers, and you search like tap here or click here, or, you know, there's different ways to search this to get like different stickers. And so let's choose a cute one. Let's see. Well, you can even do like new posts. That's kind of cool. And then when the person clicks on it, it will actually take them to that post and they can like it. So you can say new post, or you can do like click here. There's many options, you guys, to choose on this one. Let's see, click tap here. You can do, oops, I zoomed in on her. And that's the other thing, if you're a little too fast. Okay, so we could do tap here, like put it on her nose. That'd be kind of cute. And it'll actually take the person to that post on your page or somebody else's page, and you can tell them to heart it, or you know, something like that. It's a great call to action to use in your stories. Using call to actions on your posts are really great. This would also be a great tool for collaboration with other Instagrammers that maybe or have pages like yourselves, or maybe your friends, you just want to share their page or something like that. That would be a great thing to do. Okay, another cool thing you can do here on Instagram, you actually will need to download a app called Canva. But in Canva, you can actually create and customize your own story and your own photo all within this app. So as you can see, it has the option for Instagram post or Instagram story, and we can click story. And then here you can click on the background, and then you have the option to add like images. So you can take and find, I don't know, like an image. This one's free of this little girl, and you can add those onto your background and add text over it or whatever you want to do. Basically, you can create your own little story or custom title. It's really neat, and I'm gonna dive more into this and find out more tips and tricks about it, because I just discovered this one myself, so I haven't used it a whole lot. But go check it out and try it out yourself. All right, so the next feature is actually something I've seen done before, but I've always wondered how it was done. Let's say you want to write out something, subscribe. Okay, so we're gonna use, let's see what text we're gonna use. All right, we'll use this one, the strong, because it actually looks better with that. And we're gonna say done, and then we're gonna click again for text, and we're gonna say subscribe, same thing, okay? And we're gonna say done, and then we're gonna place it over top of the black one we just did, and then we're gonna shift this off to whatever side you like, and boom, you guys have a drop shadow on your text. And that's really cool. It helps it stand out better, especially if you're trying to write text on, you know, something that has more of a pattern or a photo or something like that. Now keep in mind that it's much easier to do this by not resizing your text, but if you do resize your text, just be sure you resize the second layer as well, and then match it up. It'll be a little tedious, but I think you can get it to work. But I love this feature. I've started using this one just recently. Okay guys, well that's actually going to end today's video with the Instagram tips, tricks, and hacks. If you guys want to see more videos like this, such as for like Twitter or Facebook or Snapchat or something like that, please be sure to go comment over on our community tab, and yeah, I'll put that in the works for you guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to buzz that like button. See you guys tomorrow.